What's up, guys? This is HeadinPants, and today we are playing some Ekko in the mid lane. I am going to be running I believe I'm running my less ballsy magic rune page, but I'm going to be running this one for my mastery page, which is it's a custom made. It's a little bit off from what I usually use, so I thought I'd make it a little bit different. So I'm running the attack speed, this shit in offense, and this shit in defense. So that's it, and you guys will see me in game. Also, just a bit of a heads up for this video. Nothing particularly good happens to me for at least the first 16 minutes, but I talk a lot about the things that are going well and what I'm doing for the team that's beneficial, and how even as a feeder I'm still able to do things for the group. Don't worry though, it gets better, I do promise. And here we are in game. So, as I said, playing some Ekko. Gonna be picking up a health potion, 2 health potions, a Doran's Ring, and a Warning Trinket, and heading to the mid lane. I don't know... Oh, and I installed a custom Black and Ola sound pack. If you don't know what that is, it's fucking awesome. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about a few things before this video really gets going. I've decided I'm going to only look at the runes and masteries before a commentary, if and only if the runes and masteries aren't a standard page that I use. So, as you saw at the beginning, I only went over my masteries because the runes I'm using are my the runes that I use for a mid laner when I don't want to take shit tons of damage. So, anyway, there's that. Next thing, my stream. Now that I'm back home, my internet is... Okay, so, some of you may know this if you were with me a long time. Some of you may not. The internet that I used to have at home was really, really finicky. Like, it was a lot faster than it is now, but it was a lot less consistent. Like, it would break out at regular, like, 3-hour intervals for, like, maybe a minute and a half. And so I just didn't really trust myself in ranked. My brother, now that he's going to be living in the house with me, and I'm going to have to do a bit of damage to Zed there, since he's going to be living in the house with me, and he does a lot of gaming too, he plays WoW, Heroes of the Storm, and I think that's it right now. Oh, and Hearthstone. But, because of that, and the fact that he works a lot of the days that on the days that I would have been streaming, Bob, let's get a bit of damage off there and dodge the Q. That means I can't afford to stream on Sundays because then it's just too hard on the internet. It can't handle it because the internet's not as fast. So what's going to happen is, since I pretty much have a job, more or less, I've gotten a job offer and I have accepted it. What's going to happen is I'm going to be on days when I have the time, I'm going to... Oh, and when I'm, actually feeling like playing some League, I'm going to just try to stream those days. So, that's what's going to happen. It's not going to be on a schedule, but for those of you who don't know, when I stream off schedule, I always try to say so on my Twitter. And I'm going to go ahead and do a bunch of damage to Zed here. Let's see if I can get a third auto. There we go. There's a shit ton of damage coming out. And let's go ahead and not miss the siege minion, pop my last potion, and Zed actually popped one of his as well. I actually have some serious outplay potential, and oh my god, I need to get out, and I'm so fucking dead. Shield? Nope, not in time. If that... God, I hate that. If I had been warding and not talking, I would have known the Heck room was coming in. That was really foolish. So shit, that really sucks. But, lesson learned. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a third potion, because Zed is going to be able to poke me a lot since he runs energy, and it looks like there is a Heck room up top lane now. And Fiora is going to blow Flash, but she is going to live. She's probably going to have to go back to base. Looks like bot lane's going okay. But anyway, I'm going to try to focus on my lane, try to actually outplay a bit. What I was trying to talk about right when Hecarim came in is my E. When you dash, first of all, you can dodge using your dash, and second of all, when you actually auto-attack after you dash, it basically functions sort of like a Breathe Zhonya's, in that you can use it to avoid spells if you can time it just right. So let's just do miss, and let's go ahead and throw the Q. That's going to be a bunch of damage, and I'm going to get the shield, so he's not going to be doing too much to me. It doesn't shield. I mean, it shields for a lot, but it doesn't shield for very long. That's one of its biggest weaknesses. What I am going to be doing is rushing for the Sheen. He's going to try to Shadow Slash me? No, he's not going to. Interesting. Guess he didn't have the energy. But, as a general rule, with champions that have an on-hit effect of some kind, you want to buy a Sheen early. If you're playing an AP champion, the general rule of thumb that I like to follow is you buy the Sheen, and then you buy and then you buy a like a needlessly large rod or a blasting wand, or even a full AP item before you get the Lich Bane. And the reason for that is that you need to actually have some AP before Lich Bane becomes super cost efficient. And also, since you have AP scaling on your abilities, it's not really a loss. So there is that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just throw my Q to farm that minion, because I don't want to... okay, looks like we got a person coming in here, and let's get the stun coming out. There we go, there's the stun, there's the Q, and can this kill him? Yes, that will be a kill, and I'm going to go ahead and pop my potions, because it looks like we got a teleport. It's a Hecarim, but he is not going to be able to catch me, especially now that I can just do that. And Shaco? Nah, we're not going to go after him, but that's alright. That's alright. I'm going to go back to base. Good job, Shaco. Thanks for the gank. I do try to put a lot of emphasis on my thanks to my jungler, just because it's just such a thankless role a lot of the time. But anyway, I am working on making a video of an analysis of why I like to play Mordekaiser top as opposed to mid, what the reasons for it are, and why it's arguably better than mid lane right now. Because I've seen mid lane Mordekaisers for as long as I can remember, but I've hardly ever seen top lane Mordekaisers until pretty much just this season. And let's see if I can get that. Yes, just barely. And, oh, I'm going to get another one. Nice. And the reason I'm staying right here is because I know the Shaco box is here, and I don't know where Hecarim is, and my thing is down. So there we go, and let's just actually not get any of those. Alright, that's fine, though. That's fine. I can go ahead and auto that, and auto that. So that is good. One of the things that you really don't want to underestimate with Ekko is that his W is passive, the thing that makes him do bonus damage to... what do you think you're doing? And I'm going to miss the siege. Bonus damage to low health targets. Because the amount of damage that it adds to your kit is actually pretty ridiculous. And I'm going to miss that minion now. That doesn't surprise me. I suck at CSing in the first place. Also, Zed not only has a few CS on me, he also has a kill where I have an assist, and that's going to hurt a bit. But what that means is that's roughly 15 CS worth of gold. Let's go ahead and wait for that. When he next uses his Q, which is his main damage source, that's when I'm going to try to get some damage off on him. Let's go ahead and just auto that, and let's see. Not going to get that one, but I am going to get that one. And his thing's down, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that out. And blink onto him, throw a Q, and... actually, let's just ult back, and... okay, well, there goes his ult. And there goes mine also. He actually won that. That was a really good outplay on his part with the ultimate, because he was able... I'm actually going to flash here, because he was actually able to... let's see if I can get the slow off. That's no slow. Alright. But he was actually able to dodge a shit ton of my spells. But since that's down now, I am now able to do... wait for it. Come on, come on. Oh, Hecarim's here. Never mind, I'm out. What I was going to do was wait for him to use his... No. To use his shuriken and be in range, because if he did, then I would be able to dodge something of his using the second part of my E, and I would have been able to get the 3 procs of my passive off on him, which would have chunked him for a shit ton of his health. And here, I'm just going to throw down this, and pop! Let's go ahead and not get any of these, probably. Yeah, I'm not going to get any of these. I'm going to go back to base. Because I can afford my Sheen, and I can get boots. This lane isn't going great. It really isn't, because he's able to zone me a lot now. Because I have some sense in respecting his power, and because it is a Zed, I'm going to be rushing as Zonias after I get my Sheen. I would just get a needlessly large rod normally, but because it's a Zed, I need that Zonia's Hourglass as soon as I can so I can avoid most of his damage. Granted, I could do that with my own ultimate, but if I use Zonias instead, I can use my ult for making different plays, which is... having that extra option open is really, really good. So, I'm going to go ahead and just throw my Q. It looks like he just went back to base, so I'm going to just push out this wave, and let's throw the Q, and pop. Okay, I'm going to miss one of those, but he's going to miss quite a few as well. I'm going to pick up my E, and let's head to bottom. Now, I took Teleport because I don't trust myself to do particularly well with a new champion. And because it allows me to get a lot more map presence. So I'm going to see if... Is this warded? I feel like this is warded. I'm going to go ahead and throw the thing. And there's the other thing. And the stun... Oh, no stun. Alright, there... Oh, the stun coming out, and that's going to be a bunch of damage. Let's go ahead and bop her, and... No, fuck you. Okay, so that's going to be a kill. And I'm going to go ahead and teleport to my tower. And that will be... that. Alright, and that will get them to back off, and I got a kill. Well, no, I got an assist, but I am back in this game because of that, and I also helped bottom. I'm going to go ahead and ult right here to avoid a bunch of the damage, throw the thing down, and... Wait, what? 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 He flashed so he was able to pull me out. Clever play. I like it. That was really smart. He was able to flash out of the tower when I E'd. So when I dashed to him, I ended up outside the tower range. That was very smart on his part. So I will give him props for that. And that actually wrecked me really hardcore. So now Zed is ahead of me by even more, by effectively 30 gold, 30 CS plus however many CS he has on me, which is a lot, because I don't dare go up in CS when he's in lane. On the other hand, we are getting Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and ping that Zed is missing though, just so that my team knows. So we have Dragon. That's going to be helpful. I don't know whether it's going to be enough to make a big difference, but it should make some, hopefully. Let's go ahead and just throw a Q, and bop. Nope, not get that. It looks like we're going hard for this Zed, and can I get into range? No, I'm not going to be... Oh, wait. Let's throw this down, and shit! Let's go ahead and get the thing off and the other thing, and that's going to be a bunch of damage coming out. Can we get more? Okay, there's the auto attack from Caitlyn. That will take the kill, and that will put me at 0-2 and 3. So at least I'm getting lots of assists. It's not looking fantastic, but since I am helping out the team in the long run, this is good for carrying the game. It's not necessarily good for me, but if my team is doing well, then that is that. And I'm actually going to just go ahead and dash this way. I don't want to have anything to do with Zed right now, because he is still definitely ahead of me, and I don't dare risk fucking with him. So, let's go ahead and leave. And there he is. Alright, I figured he'd be around here still somewhere. And I'm going to go ahead and throw my Q to get that minion. And, oh, it did damage to the siege. Nice. Alright. And I really want to go get that minion, but I also really don't want to take damage from him. And, ow, that hit me anyway. Okay. So his Q's down. I'm going to go ahead and ult right here to avoid his ult. Throw down the thing, and let's go ahead and Q him for a bit of damage. And, oh, can I get the bop? There's the bop. And he actually just ignited me. Okay, so he has no IG. Let's go ahead and... What? The auto attack dodge didn't go. What? The auto dodge didn't work. Well, shit. I'm gonna be playing passive as fuck now. Okay, so I've been playing fairly passive now, but now you're gonna see what it's like to really be a bitch in lane. Which is not necessarily a good thing. I'm not doing well. The only experience that I really had with this champion until now was in some 1v1s with Zach, so I haven't played him in a real game until now. So as you can see, I'm not doing too hot because I don't exactly practice with him. I do understand his kit. I do understand it. But I'm just getting totally thrown off, and I haven't played against a Zed before, so you can... Well, I played against a Zed before, but not with Ekko, so you can imagine. But anyway, let's see. How's Soraka doing? Soraka is 0-1, and I have a Sheen. So there is a possibility that I could kill... Oh, never mind. There's a Zed here still. Fuck off, Zed. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Alright, let's go ahead and bop that. Sheen is definitely a very good rush on Ekko. I will say that much, because it gives him incredible amounts of extra burst. Luden's Ekko is the big staple item for him, but Sheen is what will give you the single target burst that you so desire. So let's go ahead and not get hit by anything here. Let's go ahead and Q to get all these minions. Bop that and boop. There we go. Picking up all these minions. And now that I've got some AP, I am able to play a bit safer. And I do have teleport. So let's see here. How's Lysandra? Lysandra is 2-1. To our Fiora's 1-3. So I probably don't want to go and try to gank her because she's probably just going to wreck my face. And it looks like they killed Soraka, so that's good. And Draven too. Let's go ahead and totally get wrecked by the shuriken. Looks like Caitlyn is coming in here. Let's go ahead and just Q. And bop that one, and that one, and that one. And shit, I'm coming. I'm coming. Come on. Let's get the Q. Come on. Yes, there we go. There's a kill. So that'll... Good job. That'll put me back into this game, hopefully. I think he might try to ult me. Okay, no, he doesn't want to try to ult me. That's probably a smart decision, because I do have my ultimate still, and my ultimate would actually wreck him since it is sitting under tower. The place I would go to is sitting under tower. So, surprise. Throw... Oh my god. The English. It amazes me how, pretty much everybody, in America who have English as their primary language just can't speak it properly. Oh my god. Alright, so anyway, I almost have enough gold for Zonias, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out. Not hit him. Oh, actually, I am gonna hit him. That's cool. And I'm gonna bop that, and that. And shit, there's a Lysandra here. I do not want anything to do with that. Let's go ahead and throw the Q, though. Do a bit of damage. I could... Ooh, Fiora's here. Oh, can we pick Lysandra? Can we pick her? I believe not. Oh, yeah, are we doing it? We're doing it! I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Q, and she's gonna get out. But still, able to do some good damage to her. That's something at least. Looks like Zed's going out. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Q out, throw the WE in here, and let's do shit tons of damage now. That'll be the stun actually coming out, throwing out the thing. And let's ult right here to do a... Oh my god, that did a lot of damage to Lysandra. Let's go ahead and eat. Auto attack. There we go. That'll be the shutdown, putting me back into this game. 2, 3, and 5. And we are going to not have minions here, so we can't just tank it. Well, it looks like Nami wants to try anyway, but probably not the best plan. And I'm going to cancel my auto like a dumb shit. But that's okay. Going to go ahead and dash in here and bop this tower. So that'll be some good gold under our belts. And I can go back to base and pick up my Zonias. And actually, first, yeah, they're right. We need to go do Dragon right now since it's up. And since they have a person dead, it's going to be harder for them to contest. So, now would be the ideal time to do it. So let's go ahead and just clear this out. Since I do have a lot of burst as Ekko, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to execute it myself. There we go. So, they probably could have stolen it, but it would have been a lot harder with me doing that than... Okay, good old Draven. than if I hadn't done that. So, gonna pick up my Zonias. And, this guy has some pretty interesting lines. I like it. Really, I need to pick up my Sorcerer's Shoes. Since I'm only 15 gold off and they increase my movement speed, it's safe for me to stay in base, because I'm actually going to get there at roughly the same speed if I wait for them. So let's pick those up. And then I'm going to be picking up the Luden's Ekko. Actually, no. Am I? Let's see here. Hecarim... No. Actually, no. No, I'm not. I'm going to be going for an Iceborne this game. I would go for the Lichbane, but they have enough physical damage. Even with Draven 0-2, they have enough physical damage that I would much rather have the extra armor and the CDR than not have it. It's just going to be so helpful. And I'm going to... Ooh, that wave clear, though. Let's go ahead and bop that. I'm going to move my Zonias to a more accessible key. And let's go ahead and dash in here. Can I... Oh, there we go. There's lots of damage coming out. And I'm going to go ahead and ult. And Nami... Let's go ahead and throw the thing. Zonia's right here. And the stun coming out. The stun, there's the Q. And boom! Doing tons of damage. Let's see if we can get Lissandra too. Dash. And boom! That'll be a double kill. Holy shit. So... Oh, and there's the surrender. I'm not even fed, and there's the surrender. So I'm going to flash and E and W, and that's the game. So... If you don't know, if you can land Ekko's ultimate, the amount of damage that it does is absolutely ridiculous because it has like a 1.2 AP ratio or something stupid like that. And for a big AoE, even though it's pretty easy to avoid, the amount of damage it does for an AoE that big is completely ridiculous. So if you master this champion before they nerf him, you're going to be doing massive amounts of work. So practice, practice, practice before you take this guy into ranked, but once you know what you're doing, he's probably going to be worth the work. Anyway, I think that just about wraps it up. I think I've said everything I need to say, so until next time, stay beautiful, don't set fire to anything that I wouldn't, and you'll hear from me next time. Peace out.